Okay, Sinawo Makangela is a legal analyst and he's listening in on that, standing by to help us make sense of today's events in court. Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Perhaps let's start with the moment that the state's seventh witness, Tumelo Madlala, lost his cool. And that is when the defense advocate on behalf of accused number 1 and 2 actually put it to him that there was no intruder in the house or intruders in the house on the night that Meyiwa was killed. Let's take a look, listen at this.
Uyakwenza ukudisrespect amawutangena ngamntendlini ngangikhona kwangena abantu ushukuthini mawusho njalo because mina ngangikhona uyangidisrespect amawusho njalo
you are disrespecting me. You are disrespecting what I am saying.
Please.
Because I am telling you of what transpired.
You don't have to argue with counsel. Counsel is here to defend his client. Just answer the questions you are being asked.
Yes,
okay.
Understood, my lord. Ungaphikisani naye wena uphendula nje umbuzo akubuza umbuzo uphendule
ngiyaxolisa ukuthi sengikhathele into ukuthi kuthiwa ngena ngamuntu endlini yo sengikhathele leyo nto ayikho lento yamanga.
I apologize. It's only that I'm now fed up. I'm tired of the fact that they are saying, or it is being said, that there is no one that intruded the house.
The witness is fed up of that assertion. Is this something that will have a dent on his character at all?
Well, thanks, Dudu, and thanks to the viewers at home. Actually, it means that defense counsel is doing his work. Because the whole aim is to crack the witness, is to cause the witness to do what this witness is doing now for the state. Well, unfortunately, whatever conduct that it displays there, it is to the detriment of the state's case.
How so?
Remember, as I indicated earlier on, the role of a witness is to answer questions, not to ask questions. Because if instead of answering questions, he asks questions, it means the version of the state, of the defense, or whatever way he was invited to comment on, remains unchallenged. They will not be having a second bite now on that aspect. So this witness ought have been guided to say, you go there, you answer questions. Your only duty is to answer questions, whatever view you have about counsel, but answer questions.
Let's take a look at this moment when he was describing whom he says is one of the people that was in the house on the night Meyiwa died.
By what identified features did you notice the second suspect?
If I were before,
Now, the first thing that I have indicated was that as I walked into the courtroom, I was then able to see him, and I said to myself, this person I once met before, and the question could be that, where did I meet with this particular person? That's number one.
ngimkhumbula nangentshelwe yakhe ayenzile ngaleso sikhathi lasengisho umqondo wami ngiyamkhumbula nje intshebe yakhe ayenzile because beshiye lokho kulakuthiswana eshiye la eshiye ekundile nje ekhathi iround umlomo so eshiye lokho kulana ke ekhathile nje kahle.
I also remember him based on the beard, how his beard was actually trimmed. It was trimmed such that it has formed and all around his, his mouth, upper lip as well as the chin, so covering that area. That I saw, and as well as a bit of the hair here, just under the lower lip. And further, that he was tall in physique.
If the court is willing, you can come and have a look at him.
Which court?
If the court.
Which one?
Sorry, my lord.
Which court?
This one, my lord.
Anas.
No, sorry, the witness, my lord, not the court. Sorry, if the witness can be allowed by the court to go and have a look at him, that he's never had that beard that he testifies about.
He is inviting the witness to go to him.
Yes,
I will never come close to him. As he's seated there, he's actually my enemy. I will never. Even if he may want for me to come close to him, I won't go to him. There's this one thing, may I interpret this? There's this one thing that all these gentlemen here who are seated there should know about me. I don't care about them. I don't care, and I'm not even afraid of them. They're seated there looking at me like that. I don't care about them.
No, that's fine. What he was just saying is that, as much as you are adamant that he had this beard, he's also adamant that he has never had it. That's the point.
Sinawo Makangela, did that moment assist the court?
Well, remember initially we said this case is all about the identification, right? Now, if the state witness can positively identify the accused person, but if it comes out later that indeed the accused person has never had that beard, then it means the state case is crumbling on that point. But the court will not look at this point in isolation. Remember, one of the first questions that was put to this guy was that, do you know who killed Senzo? His answer was, I don't know. Does it mean it develops along the way that he got to know that actually those guys are the ones who were there on the night, are the ones who shot Senzo Meyiwa? So with his own versions, now if he's giving the court different versions, then it's going to be difficult to say the state has crossed the line of beyond any reasonable doubt.
And the moment of bravado, literally saying, well, these men that are sitting here, they can look at me any which way they want, but I'm not afraid of them. How does the court interpret that? Or is a witness entitled to act that way?
No. Remember, again, I think last week I said, the court does give the state witnesses some leeway to cross the line, to argue with the accused person, to argue with defense counsel, and the court allows it. It is messing up with the state case because the court has to direct the proceedings, has to tell that your duty is to answer questions. You don't threaten counsel, because at some stage the same bravado was meted against the defense counsel. Now you learn that now counsel has to answer questions. It's not supposed to be like that. You are a witness, and there are strict rules under cross-examinations. Remember, cross-examinations, you provide yes or no. Or where I request you to give an explanation, I will say, please explain. You don't just grab that opportunity because it is cross-examination. And it's clear because that's why there will be an issue at some stage where the judge said, no, we need to progress now. Because it is the very same court that allowed this witness a leeway to just be places in that court. And that does not take the state case anywhere.
Yeah, but that's just it, right? So when the intervention of the judge to say, well, Mr. Ramusipiri, we need to move this along, what does that suggest? That, the defense is delaying this, or what should we read into that moment? Was that a moment, even in many other moments where this witness would sort of go off on a tangent, for the judge to actually call him back into line?
Well, clearly is what is called, is being an evasive witness. Does not want to provide clear answers. Remember, the duty of a witness is to help the court to administer justice. Now it means the judge is in the same position when he got into that court in the morning. Does not have answers to the questions that would have been put to that witness. So his presence does not help the judge to administer justice. Obviously, that is the duty of the witnesses. There is an allegation there. There is a witness that is going to give information to the court. Those questions that are asked by defense counsel are instigating the witness to give information to the court so that the court can do its work. When it does not provide those answers, the court will not be able to do its work.
So now, please finish your thought.
No, I'm saying you don't help the court to administer justice properly because it is depriving the court of information.
Thank you very much for your time this afternoon. Sinawo Makangela is a legal analyst.